If you have been following me on social media, then you've probably seen my setup a lot. But what you don't see too often is the rest of the office, because it's always a complete mess. There's always a bunch of stuff everywhere, and I hate to say it, but I'm a hoarder. As a newly established full-time creator, I'm trying to build a more functional workspace and a better organization system for incoming packages. So I bought this IKEA wardrobe a while back for added storage, and on the right, I have an IKEA metal bookshelf with drawers. I've had this metal bookshelf for years, and it's such a solid piece, so I don't plan on replacing it anytime soon. But on the other hand, I will be removing this ladder shelf, and then I'll move the metal IKEA bookshelf to take its place, which ironically is how I originally had it last year. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I would need the space for the new Husky mobile tool cabinet I recently purchased. But first, let's clear the space and declutter a bit. The Husky cabinet is the 52-inch model that included a steel pegboard that attaches to the upper back, but I decided that I prefer the look without it. To assess how I'll make use of the drawers, I needed to lay everything out to create a visual inventory. This allowed me to plan and optimize their placement within the drawers for maximum efficiency and convenience. And I guess I won't be needing all of these iPhone cases anymore since I recently upgraded to the 15 Pro. The Husky tool cabinet is something that I've been eyeing for months. I've seen a handful of people on YouTube who utilize the cabinet to organize their gear, and I really liked how functional it is. I also liked that it included non-slip liners to safeguard the drawers, and the soft close slides are a definite bonus for me. The first thing I wanted to do was sort through this bin of camera accessories and dedicate a drawer for it. Sometimes it can get pretty stressful when I'm looking for something specific and I have to comb through the bin, but now it's much easier to keep track of everything. And on top of that, having everything properly stored prevents them from getting scratched or misplaced. For a few of the other drawers, I purchased a set of plastic interlocking organizer trays that came with 3 different sizes with a total of 45 pieces and was only $20 from Amazon. I honestly wasn't expecting the quality to be this good. They feel pretty durable and the plastic was decently thick. And get this, without making any measurements prior to purchasing, the fitment was way too perfect. I now have a nice spot to store my small collection of charging blocks and power banks because every household requires more than one way to power their devices, right? With only a couple of vacant drawers left, I was able to dedicate one for my tripods, keyboards, tools, and miscellaneous parts. In addition to ample storage, I appreciate having a designated space for handling minor tasks and the convenience of an extensive workspace when required. And if I needed a bit of light, I can rely on the BenQ e-reading floor lamp, which offers adjustable color temperature and dimming capabilities. Furthermore, the integrated side outlet is incredibly handy for charging my devices, and all these light bars come equipped with magnets, making it easy for me to affix them to the steel cabinet. And this little corner has been an eyesore to me, but after spending a few days figuring out a solution, I ultimately opted for the infamous IKEA pegboard. At first, I considered installing hooks on the wall, but I find that the pegboard offers greater flexibility and versatility, especially since I frequently need to make changes. The only pegboard accessories I got for now are a few hooks, and I decided to zip tie them to the board to ensure they were securely fastened. I then added a 1/4 inch D-ring to each of the Lume Cube tube lights so that I can hang them on the hooks and keep them off the floor. And by the way, these RGB LED tube lights are super handy when I'm shooting. They're super bright with over 16 million color options and comes with a built-in rechargeable lithium battery. And now that I've taken care of this side of the office, it's time to sort through the stash of cables and clean up the metal IKEA shelf. Okay, so this is about half of what I used to have, and I know it may still seem like a lot, but they are actually separated by types, so it'll make it easier to find what I'm looking for. My cables and some of my miscellaneous camera accessories are now better organized, and I designated the top drawer as a power station to charge and store my batteries. And I'm not too concerned with the chargers emitting too much heat because there is an opening at the back for ventilation. The chargers are powered via USB through this smart clock, the Sandman Doppler. I got this clock through a collaboration a couple of years ago, and it features 6 rear USB ports with built-in speakers and Amazon Alexa, but I don't really use it for anything other than the clock and charging the batteries. The IKEA bookshelf looks a lot better now compared to how I previously had it. I removed a lot of unnecessary items and focused on displaying the essentials and the things I use the most on a day-to-day basis. The biggest challenge is seeing how long I can keep it this neat. Well anyways, I have a few more new furniture pieces I need to put together, and then afterwards we will go over what I recently added. We will start off with Ergonofis, a brand from Canada that offers a range of office furniture and accessories built with high quality materials such as solid wood. I've always wanted to add white oak furniture to my office space, so I was really excited to partner up with Ergonofis to showcase their popular sway standing desk and filing cabinet. The sway standing desk comes in a variety of solid wood options, such as maple, cherry wood, walnut, and white oak. You can also choose between a black or white frame, and the tabletop comes in 3 different sizes. I went with the biggest one available, which is 72 inches by 30 inches. Up next is probably one of the best monitor stands I've used to date, the Setup Cockpit by Balolo. In addition to being crafted from real wood by skilled carpenters in Germany, I love the Balolo Setup Cockpit for its modular accessories, enabling individuals to personalize their workspace to meet their unique requirements. It's ideal for anyone who likes to change things up often, and I'll go over more in details later on in the video. And finally, the last piece to unbox, my new chair from Steelcase. I've been using chairs by Steelcase for over a decade. Before transitioning into a full-time creator, I used to run a small business and that office was outfitted with the Steelcase Leap chairs. So I was really excited when they reached out and wanted to sponsor this video and allowed me to customize the chair to match the aesthetics of my office space. The Steelcase Leap chair can be configured in a variety of ways, from adding a headrest to different fabric options and more. I typically gravitate towards neutral shades, so I went with the combination of polished aluminum with a black back and dark gray textured fabric. I really like the look of the polished base and frame. It has just the right amount of sheen and not excessively shiny like chrome. The textured fabric is the Billiard Multi by Design Tex, which is basically a woven polyester with a soft, velvety feel. And if you like a chair that offers adjustments, this one has a ton. The arms are 4-way adjustable, so you can set the height, move it from side to side, and front to back. You can also adjust the firmness of the lower back section, how deep you want the seat, and did I mention that it can also recline? All of these adjustments will encourage a healthier sitting posture during extended periods. One aspect I truly admire about this chair is the reassuring sturdiness of its overall build. Everything feels solid, and all of the materials seem to be of high quality, from the rubberized knob to the hard plastic. And for this specific configuration of the Leap, the price will set you back at about $1,745 and comes with a 12-year warranty. In summary, if you seek the utmost comfort and a chair built to last for years, you should definitely consider the Steelcase Leap. Now let's talk about the beautiful Sway Desk by Ergonofis. The tabletop measures 72 by 30 inches with a thickness of about 1¼ inch. The solid white oak top is known for its exceptional durability and is crafted by hand in Canada. The wood consists of a single continuous piece of timber and undergoes a lacquering process on the top to create a semi-matte finish. And as you can see, my setup is far from minimal, yet the Sway Desk has no problem transitioning into standing mode thanks to the dual motors with a lifting capacity of 360 pounds. With a single swipe on the touch-sensitive control panel, you can raise or lower the desk. And if you needed to manually adjust the desk, you can just tap anywhere towards the upper or lower portion of the panel. The desk can store up to 4 different users, and each user can have 2 saved positions. And I also got the matching white oak filing cabinet to complete the look. In general, my setup hasn't changed much throughout this year. I am still using the base model 2021 14-inch MacBook Pro with dual Apple Studio displays. I won't be going over everything that's on my desk today, but I will discuss some of the minor changes that I made. And I bet you may be wondering what kind of keyboard this is. This is the Black Diamond 75 designed by Dry Studio, who took inspiration from Lamborghini. While some may find it too extravagant, I personally love the combination of metal, acrylic, and LED lighting. It's a pre-built keyboard that feels and looks premium and very satisfying to type on. And best of all, you can order it for less than $300 through the Indiegogo campaign if it's still available. If anyone is interested, I'll drop a link below. To match the new desk, my friends over at Balolo sent me their ever so popular, the Setup Cockpit. With so many desk shelves and monitor risers on the market, why is this one different? Well, for starters, the Balolo Setup Cockpit is fully customizable, comes in a variety of wood finishes and 2 different sizes, large and medium. Underneath the shelf, the mounting grid features pre-drilled holes for attaching various accessories tailored to your specific requirements. There are a variety of add-ons available, including a tablet holder, laptop riser, headphone stand, and a wide array of other options. As someone who frequently likes to switch things around, the modular accessory feature is why I love this shelf. I kept my configuration pretty simple, with the large tray, a MagSafe holder, and a mount for the Loop Deck Live. Along with the desk shelf, I also have the small catch-all tray and a fancy pin holder. Balolo consistently introduces new accessories that exhibit their unique combination of steel, wood, and top-notch craftsmanship, and I would highly recommend checking them out if you're looking to enhance your setup. Moving on, this next item just arrived at my doorsteps, and it's sure to be a conversation starter. This is the Hoverpen 2.0 Interstellar Edition by Novium. It's a premium pin that magically floats within the base thanks to the precision craftsmanship with a touch of mystifying wizardry I can't quite comprehend. It's like having a functional tool that also doubles as a fidgeting toy. The pin itself is crafted from an aircraft-grade aluminum boasting a smooth satin finish and is offered in a range of color options. The ink flows flawlessly, delivering an exceptional gratifying writing experience. The Hoverpen 2.0 is Novium's best seller, but you can also check out the newer Hoverpen 3.0 model as well. With the holidays just around the corner, the Hoverpen would make an excellent timeless premium gift. If you are interested in ordering a Hoverpen, you can use my discount code down below to receive 10% off. And finally, I recently added the Ascrono docking station to my setup. By using this docking station, I can easily insert my MacBook and my complete setup is powered up and ready to use without any hassle. The Ascrono dock features rear slots for ventilation, along with one MagSafe 3 port and 2 USB-C ports that are Thunderbolt 4 compatible. But to take full advantage of this dock, you do need a separate hub if you are powering a lot of peripherals. I linked the CalDigit TS4 with the Ascrono docking station, allowing me to streamline everything using only a single cable connected to the dock. Essentially, the Ascrono dock eliminates the need for manually connecting a cable to the MacBook. Instead, you simply slide the MacBook in and everything is set to go. The dock is compatible with the range of MacBook models, and I think it's a great addition to just about any setup. Well anyways, that's all for today. I really appreciate all of you who dropped by to watch this video, and I hope I was able to provide some ideas for your own office build. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys on the next one.